Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to find the legendary sword dealer to get either the Sadi, the Susui, or the Wando. They do cost 2 million each, so if you don't have 2 million I would just go farm 2 million before you even do this, because it is a 1 out of 3 chance to get either of the swords. It's not guaranteed to get which one you want. But pretty much how it works is you pretty much have to do the Bertul quest first, which I'm not going to be going through in this video because it's way too long to go through in this video. It will be like way too long for how simple getting the swords are. So pretty much to get the swords you need to do the quest, and then to figure out when he's going to be spawning, he spawns in like once every 4 hours, once every 3 hours, something like that. But pretty much you need to come talk to this guy, and this guy will have about 5 different sets of dialogue. So if you're too early, he should say this, because I did just log on. It should say you're still too early, which pretty much prevents people from server hopping and like just getting all the swords really quickly. But so if he's if the manager says some pirates said they ran into him on a nearby island last week, check back later and I'll let you know what I hear. That pretty much just means it's been around 3 hours since the last dealer spawned, so you still have to wait quite a while here. What I recommend doing is either just leave your PC on if you want to AFK, or you can just go do missions and then come back later, I guess. Just make sure you don't server hop though while doing missions. Make sure you stay on the same server. The next set of dialogue he says is, a man in here earlier claims to see his ship nearby today. Check back with me later. And that dialogue pretty much just means it's around an hour and 15 minutes last since the dealer was spawned. The next one is, I think he should be getting here soon. It's all anyone in here has been talking about, and that pretty much just means there's only 15 minutes left until he's going to be spawning in, which is the one that you want to be hearing. And then whenever you check back 15 minutes later, he should then say, hey, I saw him. He told me he would be in the area for 15 minutes. Good luck. So pretty much once he says that, you pretty much want to scramble around and try to look for him. But I'm going to be showing you where all the locations are as well. So my strategy for getting the swords is, because it is a first in, first served type of thing. So if you're not first to it, you don't get the swords, unfortunately. But pretty much my route was to run straight out the green door and run straight over to the Colosseum. And I pretty much just jumped up, and he should spawn in, I think it's this one here or this one, I'm not too sure, but you should just see a person just standing there. But if you do not see him there, then he's not spawned there. There is I think 5 or 6 locations. The next one he can spawn is down here next to that chest. But I do just like to grab a boat from this. If you don't have the luxury boats, then I'm not too sure, because this is how I did it. But you can just obviously check and then just run. But the way I did it was get on the boat and I headed over to the next place you would be spawning. So the next spawn is actually on like the zombie island or whatever it's called, I'm not too sure. But pretty much you just hop up the cliff. You just hop up the cliff here. And I'm pretty sure he either spawns down here or he spawns up here. I'm not too sure which one it is. But he spawns on this middle pillar pretty much. And then you just talk to him and he will give you the sword if he is there. But there are, I think, 3 more locations. I'll go show you those as well. So the next location that he can actually spawn is at the very top of this the tallest green pillar. I'm not gonna go up there because it's way too far. But yeah, he spawns up there. But I've not actually seen him spawn up there, but that's just what sources tell you where he spawns. The next location is actually over near Jeremy. Alright, so the next location is actually right here. He should spawn literally right here behind this rock here, which is next to Jeremy near the factory. And the last... And the last location is, if you literally just run from where Jeremy spawns, If you just run behind it, I'm pretty sure it's called the Usof Island or something like that. If you just go to that island right here, which I'll go to quick. And he also spawns on this island. I'm not exactly sure exactly where because he hasn't spawned here for me. I found the most where he spawned the most is in the Colosseum and that Jeremy place there, the most common ones that I've known and seen. But yeah, pretty much you just find him, click on him, and you buy the sword for 2 million berries. And all three swords do have their own techniques and all that, and they're all pretty good. And to get the true triple katanas, you need all three of them. So it is worth actually getting, considering this is one of the best swords in the game. But yeah, if it did help you guys in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.